Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Lexi and today I'm bringing you a self-care routine video. Today's video is inspired by these crazy times that we are currently living in. I know I definitely have a lot more free time. I'm sure some of you guys have a lot more free time as well. Today is all about using the day to just do things that make you feel good inside. I just wanted to go through a few of the things that I do to help me feel refreshed and renewed and just ready for whatever else is to come during the week. This video is also a collaboration with one of my friends here on YouTube. Her name's Georgi Murphy. Her account will be just along here and her Instagram as well. She's from the UK and she's one of the sweetest girls that I've met online here. Georgi also has one of the cutest little puppies and he does feature in a lot of her videos. So 100% once you're finished watching this video, head over to her channel to see what her self-care day looks like. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. The first thing that I did on my self-care day was brush the crazy mop which is my hair. Doing this simple daily task, even when you're stuck at home with nobody to impress, it just makes you feel a bit more put together and ready to tackle the day ahead. The next step is pretty obvious: wash your face, brush your teeth. I then popped on a jumper as it was pretty cold outside today in Sydney and I went out for a walk. Since being in isolation, I've just found walking to be such a calming outlet during these crazy times. One thing I like to do every day is listen to an audiobook. I've found that mystery and crime audiobooks are my absolute favourite because even when the narrator's not that great, you still want to listen because you just want to know who did it and why. The audiobook I was listening to today was Remember Me by D.E. White. I love listening to audiobooks when I do my makeup or do my hair or do the dishes. It just makes the time go so much faster. And with a click of my fingers, my eye makeup is magically put on. And now let's move on to the next self-care day activity. Even though I love getting my nails done, it's not really an option right now being in isolation. I have found a really great brand though, the name's Holo Taco, and they make amazing polishes that last the entire week. I believe that self-care should not just be about the outside, but also how you feel on the inside as well. So for my next activity, I decided to make chocolate chip muffins from scratch. I found the recipe online and I had never tried it before. It's basically everything that I've written on the screen: 2 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, a quarter cup of canola oil. We've got baking chips, 1 egg, 1 cup of milk, and I also added a pinch of cinnamon and a teaspoon of vanilla essence. I really had no idea how these were going to turn out, especially because I'm definitely not the most amazing chef in the world. Since being in isolation, I have made really good use of my air fryer and I've just been trying out a ton of recipes in there and I found that to be really fun. While I put the muffins in to bake, I wanted to continue with another activity that just brings me joy and has been doing so the entire isolation. I've always been a really creative and crafty person, so it's not surprising that I really enjoy scrapbooking. I've been using this extra time in isolation to build up a scrapbook from our entire cruise, so there's at least one spread for every day. Some of them have a few more, and this is the day that I was up to. This is basically a spread that I created for one of the days on my cruise in February. Basically this was day 8, so we were supposed to get off at Dunedin in New Zealand, but because of the crazy weather we had to stay on board. I just wanted to create a spread with a photo and our cruise planner for the day. This trivia sheet is actually from a game we played at nighttime in one of the clubs, and then on the left side I just wrote a little bit about that day. If you'd like to see more photos from my trip to New Zealand, you should definitely follow my Bookstagram account. It's at Lexy.EverAfter, and I'm really active on there. I'm always posting. As I said earlier, I like to listen to audiobooks just while I do small kind of mindless tasks like this. I feel like it's just such a good use of my time, and it really helps me get up the amount of books that I can read. And here is the final product. Of course, I had to taste test them for you on camera, and if you can't tell by my reaction, they actually came out surprisingly well. To finish off my self-care day, I poured myself a tea and went out the back to do a little bit of physical reading. I started reading The Runaway King by Jennifer A. Nielsen. This book is a sequel to The False Prince, which I listened to on audio just a few weeks ago. One of my really good friends also read the first book, and she actually sought out the second book, and then I saw that she got it, so I'm borrowing it from her. So shout out to Brooke if you're watching this. And now here is a clip of my ragdoll cat Pixie being cute outside. One of my favourite places to read is outside. Even though we don't get too much sun in our backyard, it's still really nice to just be with nature and just relax. It also means that I can keep an eye on our cat Pixie, because she does like to climb the fences and she has been known to visit the neighbours. Okay guys, I think I'm going to leave today's vlog here. Thank you so much for following me around today, having a self-care day at home. I hope this video gave you some ideas or inspiration for things that you can do at home for yourself as well. Most of us have a little bit extra time at home, so why not make the most of it and just do something for yourself, something that makes you happy and something that's enjoyable for you. Now don't forget to check out Georgie's video. Again, I'll leave everything linked so it's super easy to find. She's an amazing girl and she's got heaps of cool content on her channel already, so don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on both of our videos. We really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!